Good morning. Welcome to Something Saturday. Let me just find my chair and bring it back towards this direction. So today I thought we would check out a new kit that has arrived on the scene. And I'm just going to take my watch off and pop it over there. And what is it? What is it? I don't actually think it... Oh, it does say what it is. Hooray for Honeycomb kit. So it's kind of cool. Look at this. So hopefully you can see this, and we've got lots of little, you know how those old Christmas decorations used to be that were like honeycomb things. So it's that basically. I haven't really got into it. All I did was removed the cellophane from it so that we could check it out together. So let's put that, actually, oh, excuse my arms, let's put it up there. All right, what have we got? We have got little one like that, and those two look different. The rest of them all look the same. Let's chuck the rest of them back in the packet. Oops, which is going to fall down on me. Okay, so then we've got, ooh, how cute, and ooh. All right, we've also got some big dimensionals. That's always handy. We have a card like this. We've got 3 of those. Oh dear. Then on this side, I am guessing one. Oh, look, we've got some little glue dotty things too. 1, 2, 3. So I wonder if this means that. Okay, so I am guessing that we're going to need, let's go the English words. So one of that. So we've got very proud of you and congrats. You know, you can use the other sides of these to stamp on as well so that they're not completely wasted. Obviously, we're not going to use the non-English versions of them, or at least I'm not. If you have people who live in other countries, then you might. Then we're going to need one of these ones. So there's 3 of those. So obviously this kit makes 9. And 1, 2, 3 of these ones. So I will take one of those. And then we have envelopes. So we've got envelopes that look like that. And then we've got envelopes that look like that. And last but not least, we have an envelope that looks like this. So I would guess, hazarding a guess here, oh look, the inside's coloured as well. That wasn't my guess. That one goes with that. And that this one potentially goes with this one. Ooh, that one has a green inside to the envelope. And this one, I am guessing, better go with that one, and it has a yellow inside. Ooh, I like that lemon lolly. So pretty colour. Okay, so by the look of it, we actually need 1 from each of this to create the card, because there's only 1 sheet of these. And potentially I could even read the instructions, but haha, instructions. Might go with the instructions next. Okay, let's actually pop my envelopes away for now. Let's just chuck those into the top of the box there. And we need, so those 2 look like they go with this one here and the very proud of you. Oh, and this piece. So it looks like all of those go with that card there. This is usually the way that I try and do this sort of thing, is so that I can put all the pieces together, and then that's all good. So this one needs that one, and that one by the look of it. And then that would explain a lot. I was thinking, that doesn't look right because my card's opening the wrong way. Whoops. And, oh, the sunshine also goes in the middle of that one by the look of it. So that's that. This one has, I do not know how you're supposed to fit it into the card like that, into the envelope. Anyway, this one looks like this goes in the inside of it. Oh, happy day, and a bit of that. Yep, that's looking good. All right. Wonder if there's anything that it actually writes about it here. Learn stamping basics when you scan this QR code. Watch details instructions for this kit when you scan this QR code. Okay. Clearly I have not scanned the QR code. I might do that after I've done this video. Anyway, let's start off with this card, shall we? All right, what's in the middle of the card? That's cool. All right, so I am guessing this is going to be a nice, easy one that I just add this to the inside of it, so when it opens up, it looks really good. And I would imagine that this is just peel off, which it is, so bonus. All right, I'm going to pop it so that, you know what, maybe I should actually have a quick look at what the card looks like inside here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just tuck that in there. I'm moving it down so that it is gonna sit directly on top of the bow. And I'm going to sandwich it into there. I know it's only gonna sit on one side at the moment. And then I can sandwich the other side in, and we have our balloon on the inside, which is quite cool actually. I like that. I reckon kids would love that feature in the card. Okay, so then it is suggesting, suggesting a glue dot for that. It's suggesting this goes somewhere on here. Wow, that's really sad. It completely hides that one if I put it there. I don't really want it to hide anything. I'm going to have mine up a little bit further, and then my dangly bits can come down a little bit more, I think. It reckons 12 inches, which is usually way more than we actually need. So let's measure the 12 inches. 12 inches. Always helps to have a pair of scissors. What I'm going to do is just add that to there, and then that can tuck in, and then I don't lose the end, and it doesn't completely unravel, because that's kind of irritating when it completely unravels like that. So let's find the middle of it and go to one side, and let's make a bow. Yeah, slightly more to one side than that. Wait. Oh no, come on. Up you come. Let's go for that and that. Yeah, you see, it looks like I have masses, so I don't think it's going to be a major issue if my white balloon gets moved up a little bit. So yeah, I think I could probably go with putting it up there, although I wonder whether whether it's actually supposed to be sitting on this tail. No, because that's the tail for that one. It doesn't have its own tail. Excellent. Even better. So I can put it up there if I want to. And I want to. Right, let's grab some of these because it seems to indicate that I'm going to need some of those. Ooh, come on, we can do this. Me being me, I'm actually going to have to do something to this because I'm not very keen on the idea of it just sitting, where is it? Misty Moonlight. That looks like the same colour. So what I'm going to do is just go around the edge of it because I don't really like it where it's stark white at the edge of things. I'm a bit picky like that. Yum. Okay, so I want it so that some of those, all of those balloons show. There we go. This can go onto here, and it looks like we're supposed to use one of these for this. There's my pokey tool, commonly known as a take your pick tool. And take that off there, tuck it round there, tuck it round there, and then that should sit underneath there like that. And then obviously I don't actually need all the rest of this, so let's trim that down a bit. And I think that's fine. So card number 1, or in their case, card number 2. All right, next card. Might leave my berries for the last because I'm still working out what I'm going to do with the front of it to actually showcase that berry so that it doesn't... that must be the inside, like that. Anyway, yes. All right. We are now onto the sun in the middle of this card. So again, peel away. And the sun needs to sort of be central like that. So that looks pretty good. Pop it down. Remove the other side. Okay, let's remove the other side like this, shall we? That's a lot easier. Wow, how cool. I do like the little thing. I think that's really nice. Okay, so that's the inside. Let's do the outside. So we have got congrats, you did it, and a little bit of sunshine. Reminds me of a song that, there's a little bit of, I can see where it popped out of the cardstock, so I'm just trimming off that little bit of excess on that one. This one also has a little piece there too. Just get rid of that. Good. Yeah, there's a song that Sam plays sometimes in the car which has something about a little bit of sunshine. Now, do I feel like I'm happy with the way this one is? I think I probably am just happy with it. So we will go with, it says to attach the sunshine onto the back of the congrats. Fair enough. I can do that. Where's my glue dotty doodahs gone to? Right. 1 glue dotty doodah, 2 glue dotty doodahs. 1. Oh, come here. 2. And so that's going to attach onto the back of my congrats like that. And then it looks like these are all up on dimensionals. And it looks like what they've done is they've actually used half a dimensional, which potentially you could just use the side if it fits. No, it doesn't. If you had normal dimensionals, these pieces would actually fit on the sides of them because they're not quite as thick as the ones that they've given us for this. So that's what I might actually do for now. Doesn't really matter because I will use the other ones at some point. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 more. 5. Okay. Then we'll add one of those to that. I might just put it over the seam just so that it holds it. Oh, that's ironic, isn't it? That's exactly what they've said to do. Oh well, great minds think alike. And I'm just going to use an extra one. There. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then they have this, so it sits just like that. Okay, also helps if you take the backing off the dimensionals from this part too. Who would have thought? Bet somebody noticed that. Oh, well, I did do it off one of them apparently. There you go. Let's just pop those little dimensional backings with that. And then we have a you did it. So we need to make sure that the dimensionals are actually placed somewhere near the bottom of this one, because otherwise you can't overlap it properly with the other one, or you'll end up with it on an angle which will look wrong. Just wrong, I tell you. Okay, we go about there, I reckon. Congrats, you did it. Yay, a bit of sunshine. Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Oh, there's the rainbow. There you go. Okay, so 1, 2. Then we move on to the berry one. Very proud of you. Not really sure when I'm likely to use this one, I have to admit. But never mind. I will use it. I will make it work. So obviously we are supposed to add it onto this particular berry here. I'm having trouble with this, as you can probably tell by the fact that if I attach this down, then there's no way I'm going to be able to send the card, which seems a bit odd. Anyway, I reckon a dimensional and a dot. Oh yeah, okay. Yep. All right, I see why. Okay, so they reckon a dot down the bottom, a dimensional up the top of this one. And I can see why, because you want it, you want that bit down there to be nice and flat to the card, whereas this one up top, you need it coming up a bit. And I'm actually quite tempted to do the same thing again, just to make it, I think I am going to do the same thing again if I can. Ooh, that's going to be tricky, isn't it? Okay. And I just like the idea of it sort of like flipping out a wee bit more, but this bottom bit still staying nice and tight down to the bottom. So then I would assume that you would just attach one side and put a note in to say, hey, undo the other side and attach it. So we put it down like that, and then, hey, when you get this card, undo the other side and attach it, would you please? Because I can only make part of it up. So this is a slightly DIY birthday card or proud of you card. And this just literally sit like that. So, yep, it seems to indicate I want 1, 2, 3 of those, and then I did it the wrong way up. Excellent. Never mind, that's fine. It was meant to be the other way around. It was meant to be the glue dots on the one that I'm putting the dimensionals on, and vice versa. But that's fine. It's all designed to be done however you want to do it. And I am clearly not going to follow the full instructions, which I can live with. Let's pop that. Ooh, let's make sure I'm going to get it straight, shall we? That feels straightish to me. Hopefully it looks straightish to you guys. 1, 2. If you know that you can't get it straight, then do it on an angle. Because, you know, if you do something deliberately on an angle, then it actually looks like it's meant to be on an angle. Whereas if you try and do it straight and then it ends up on an angle and it's just slightly off, it really doesn't look so good. Let's see, pop it about. Oopsie. Like that. And it would look persuade that. There we go. That's what it will look like in the long run. We won't do a Bonnie. I remember several years ago they brought out sort of similar little things like this, and one of the presenters at the onstage or the convention that we went to put some on the front of her card and then said, and when you go to put it through the post, you just go whack, and she squashed it flat. And it was just so funny because none of us expected her to do that. But I think potentially this one is better off sent like that, with a little note inside saying, hey, peel off this part here and stick it down, would you please, so that your card is complete when you get it. So potentially you might want to send this one to somebody who you know can cope with actually doing that sort of thing. All right. So we have that card, and that card, and the envelopes. Let's move these bits out of the way. Let's put those bits back into the box. Got that. With that. And then we've got this one with that. And we have... It's quite nice that they've all got decoration on the inside of them as well. And that one. I do love the berry one as well. I think it's really pretty. Might have to actually just have one completely made up. At least I can then show it at a show. All right. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little video on the... I've forgotten the name of it now. Hooray for Honeycomb kit. And it is for sale in the annual catalogue, and I've completely forgotten how much it's for sale for, so I will put a note into the video that tells you how much it is. Yes, share the love, come and join me next week, and we will see what I'm going to do next week. Ooh, what are we going to do? Thanks, bye.